Guys and gals, after 20 years, believe it or not, 20 years, Apple has finally announced that they are now discontinuing the iPods. Great timing. Now of all times, of all the moments, why now after 20 years or after some time with the iPhone and iPad skyrocketing in popularity? I don't know. It's just really convenient timing. What took them so long to just finally admit that they're just gonna stop manufacturing more iPods? As much as I love the iPod, I had the iPod Classic. I had it for 10 years. My history with the iPod goes back to 2008. I had the iPod Classic at that time. There was no iPhone yet, even the iPod Touch. There wasn't the smartphone yet, so the iPod to me was revolutionary in terms of how we listened to music and interacted with it. You know, slowly but surely, my iPod falling apart, not falling apart, but the software breaking up slowly, not working properly. By 2018, that was just it. I mean, even before 2018, it was failing slowly. But we've seen Apple with other iPod products like the Mini, the Classic, the Nano as well. They've continued those for some time. It's just that for the last few years or so, it's been really the iPod Touch products that have been relevant. And there is even a revised iPod Touch, and that came out, I think, in sometime 2019. It's just that whatever supplies are left, that's all. But they're not going to make any more. I think it's the right move. And really, since 2015, they've stopped reporting sales of the iPod. And I get it. With more iPhones that they're making, of course, it's going to be more expensive. It's just not worth the manufacturing and shipping costs of any more iPod Touch products. It doesn't make sense. And really, the reason why everyone loves the iPhones so much is because of the iPods itself being similar to the iPod, but really more with the SIM card to make phone calls, and skyrocketed even further, even more popular than the iPods. And we've seen the popularity it's had now, the impact in today's pop culture, today's society, cinema, even, and many forms of life, as its biggest competitor to Google's Android phones that have been used in every smartphone manufacturing company. So the iPhone, its legacy is not really over. Even though the iPod's legacy ended, the iPhones is just getting up further and further and further, despite any dissatisfaction with the latest iPhone 13 or 13 Pro Max, something like that. But the fact that the iPod has been in manufacturing for the last few years is just kind of puzzling to me because I don't get what's the point. If no one's buying these things anymore, why waste more money to keep manufacturing and shipping them? The only reason I can think of is either just at a party played by your friend's DJ or a DJ at a wedding or something, or in the car as a playlist for your rides with friends or whatever. Otherwise, I can't think of any good reason why, until now, Apple has been manufacturing, producing, shipping iPods to major retail stores all over the world. But you know what? Better late than never. I'm just glad that's just finally over. At least this moment gave me time to reflect on my own iPod. I like the Classic, but yeah, great memories, but I wouldn't go back to it. I guess I'm fine with all-in-one sort of thing with the smartphones. So yeah.